Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're diving headfirst into the hottest topics scorching through the NFL, Myles Garrett's trade request. Myles Garrett, one of the most dominant defensive forces in the league, wants out of Cleveland. Now, we're talking about a man who can single-handedly wreck an offensive game plan, a bona fide game changer, and he's ready to pack his bags. That begs the question, where does he land? We're gonna dissect the teams lining up for a shot at this defensive titan. We're talking potential landing spots, contract implications, the whole 9 yards. You don't want to miss this. Let's get started. So, Myles Garrett wants out of Cleveland. Let's be clear, this ain't no ordinary player. We're talking about a generational talent, a one-man wrecking crew on defense. The Browns are saying all the right things, talking about long-term deals and commitments. But Garrett's camp? They're singing a different tune. Word on the street is, Garrett's looking for a change of scenery, a team with a real shot at the Super Bowl. The Browns, bless their hearts, they've been stuck in neutral for years. Garrett's at the peak of his career, he's hungry for a championship, and he's not getting any younger. Some folks are saying this is about money, but I ain't buying it. This is about legacy, about winning, and right now, Cleveland ain't the place to do it. One of the league's most feared defenders is on the move, and the aftershocks are going to be felt all season long. First up, we're heading down south to Dallas, Texas, where the Cowboys are licking their wounds after another disappointing season. Now, Jerry Jones, he loves a big name, a flashy player, and Myles Garrett, he fits that bill to a T. The Cowboys have a potent offense, no doubt about it, but their defense? That's another story. Enter Myles Garrett. Imagine Garrett lining up alongside Parsons, wreaking havoc in the backfield. Garrett's presence would instantly elevate the Cowboys' defense to elite status, making them a legitimate Super Bowl contender. They'd have to make some tough decisions, maybe even part ways with some familiar faces. But for a chance to add a talent like Garrett, Jerry Jones might just be willing to break the bank. Next up, we're heading to the Bay Area, where the San Francisco 49ers are always in the mix. They've got a championship pedigree, a brilliant coach in Kyle Shanahan, and a defense that's already pretty darn good. Now imagine adding Myles Garrett to that mix. The 49ers have been knocking on the door of a Super Bowl victory for years, and Garrett might just be the missing piece. Imagine him lining up opposite Nick Bosa, forming one of the most fearsome defensive lines in NFL history. Quarterbacks wouldn't stand a chance. The 49ers are known for their savvy front office, and they'd have to get creative to fit Garrett's contract under the cap. But if there's a team that can pull it off, it's the 49ers. This is a move that sends shockwaves through the NFL, folks. Now let's shift gears and head over to Baltimore, where the Ravens are known for their hard-hitting, defensive-minded football. They've already got a defensive identity that's the envy of the league, but adding Myles Garrett? That's just unfair. We all know John Harbaugh loves a dominant defense, and with Garrett on board, the Ravens would become a nightmare for opposing offenses. Picture this, Garrett and Odafe Oweh coming off the edges, terrorizing quarterbacks, while veterans like Calais Campbell and Marlon Humphrey clean up the rest. It's a recipe for defensive dominance. The Ravens have never been shy about making a splash in free agency, and Garrett would be a statement signing. They've got the cap space, they've got the need, and they've got a culture that breeds success. If Garrett's looking for a team built to win now, Baltimore is the place to be. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the contract. Myles Garrett is a game changer, a generational talent, and those guys don't come cheap. We're talking about a contract that's going to shatter records, a deal that will set a new standard for defensive players. Any team that wants to acquire Garrett is going to have to pony up a king's ransom. We're talking multiple first-round picks, maybe even a young player or two thrown in for good measure. But it's not just about the trade, folks. Garrett's new contract is going to have massive implications for the team's salary cap. They're going to have to make tough decisions, restructure other contracts, maybe even part ways with some fan favorites. The ripple effects of Garrett's contract could be felt for years to come. So there you have it, folks. The Myles Garrett sweepstakes are officially on, and the NFL landscape is about to be shaken to its core. This is a move that could redefine a franchise, shift the balance of power, and create a defensive juggernaut the likes of which we've never seen. We've explored some potential landing spots, but the possibilities are endless. Will Jerry Jones open up the Cowboys' checkbook? Will the 49ers make a bold move to solidify their defense? Or will another team swoop in and steal the show? One thing's for sure, wherever Myles Garrett lands, you can bet the house that opposing offenses will be losing sleep for years to come. The NFL just got a whole lot more interesting, and we're here to break down every single twist and turn. Which team do you think is the best fit for him? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.